I'll talk something about KnowBe4 and who KnowBe4 is. We are a US-based company. We are founded in 2010. We have close to 900 employees and over 28,000 customers around the world. Right? And the primary business of what KnowBe4 does is security awareness training. So we always, as you know, right, the users are the weakest link in every organization, right? If they are not trained in security awareness training, the likelihood of them clicking upon a phishing email is very high, right? So basically, phishing email will bypass all your perimeter defense because phishing email could be such that where they could change 0 to, let's say, a O to a 0, and then they bypass your defense. You'll look like an original email to them. They'll click on the link, and then the hacker will probably enter into your organization, right? So people are a critical layer within your fabric of your security programs. But in this new age, right, every single one of your employees are important because they will be your last line of defense. If they couldn't recognize or can't recognize what's the phishing email, right, your IT guy or security guy will be in big problem too. As I said, employees are your last line of defense, right? 91% of all successful data breaches started with a spear phishing attack. What's the difference between phishing and spear phishing? If you know phishing, right, you go fishing, you wouldn't know what fish you'll catch, right? It could be tuna, it could be whatever fish, but that's fishing. Spear phishing is targeted, more like whaling, right? You are going to hunt a whale. So in spear phishing, it's like CO fraud, right? So you are actually a target for the hackers already. So they craft an email to target specifically who you are, okay? So a lot of names, CEO fraud, business email compromise, they all mean the same thing, just the FBI use a different word. They call business email compromise, right? Or if you are CISSP, they call it whaling. Whale, right? Big whale, whaling. So it's the same thing, means the same thing, right? This one is US thing. So ransomware, right? Damage cost predicted to exceed 20 billion by 2021. So that's a huge sum. So phishing is still the number one threat vector. Why? Because it's very easy, right? For a hacker, why would you want to go through all your perimeter defense, trying to hack through your firewall? Maybe big companies yourself, you have 2 firewalls, IDS, IPS. It's too long, right? If you look at Singapore case, right? Our Singapore government, the IHIS, they got hacked. About 1 million over of our data has been compromised and breached. It's a known case. It's an embarrassment for us, right? And how they did it was a spear phishing attack. Phishing rates are on the rise, right? Because it's getting more sophisticated. It's not enough to just have once a year security awareness training. So that's why I said, right? Why do people click on phishing links? Because it's so easy, right? I encountered this car company, very huge car company distributor. The bosses there is like pulling their hairs because all the employees just click on anything. Free gift, free coupon, just click. Right? So how do we manage it, right? So we go through a process, right, of training, we fish, and then we analyze. And this process repeats itself throughout the subscription throughout the subscription period, right? So security awareness on its own once a year is not enough, right? You have to run simulated phishing tests. So it's important to train every employee. You need to test your users regularly, right? So the bad guys are always changing the rules. You will then be able to analyze your phishing data and then change your phishing campaign or change your training campaign accordingly. That's it. Any questions? Thank you very much for your time.